Hello guys and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. This will not take me so long. It's actually an update that it will arrive maybe 1 or 2 days. We're gonna talk about it. So let's go ahead and talk about the updates that we're gonna have. So we're gonna have the Reawaken Critical Threat Hell House Hunt. Nothing so crazy. You're just getting the bronze and silver tickets. Later on, you're gonna have some other rewards. This one is for Aerith and Barrett. And also later on, we're gonna have the golden one. Nothing so crazy there. Then we got the July co-op content schedule, which I think that many people doesn't do. The important thing that I'm making this video, it's in regards about the major updates. And yeah, this is in regards about a new status, the guilds, and our new character, which is Vincent Valentine. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So the update, I think that for the I don't know when it's gonna be the update. We're gonna check about that. So as I mentioned, we're gonna have our new character, Vincent Valentine. Like I mentioned, Vincent was just around the corner. Sooner or later we were gonna have him. So there you go. We're gonna have him. I think it's gonna be this week. We haven't checked the dates, but later on we're gonna check it out. Then we have our new ability, which is Reprieve. So it says upon receiving lethal damage, the invincible buff is gained and a small amount of HP is recovered. So I think I can call it like second chance or last stand. Or last stand? Once more, I believe. I'm sorry. It was once more and second chance, like in Kingdom Hearts, that when you receive a lethal damage, you gain invincibility, you don't die, but you need to heal yourself. This one, it's the contrary. So yeah, you do have the invincible buff and a small amount of HP is recovered. It's just like receiving an attack, like Endure, like in Pokemon. So pretty much that's what it is. And then we're going to have the release of Final Fantasy VII to Chapter 7. Like I mentioned, I don't know if they're going to skip Cosmo Canyon. That's another, what's it called? Another story that we may have, but I don't know if they're gonna skip it or not. If that's the case, we will go directly to Nibelheim, which again, I'm not sure if they're gonna skip it, but it's kind of weird that they're doing that. Then we're gonna have the new feature called the Guild. Now, again, guys, if you guys remember what was the guilds on Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, I think it's gonna be the same. If I'm gonna create a guild or something like that, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not a leader type situation, but it would be very nice if I create a guild and, you know, that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, I don't have like the methods or the leadership to do it. Maybe I'm just gonna be hanging around like, hey, what's up guys? What you doing and all that stuff. Maybe create a Discord channel. I don't know, to be honest. If I want to do this or not, I'm not sure. Then we have a major update countdown campaign. So as for July 10th, which that's gonna be on a Wednesday, it says that the major campaign will be held. It is possible to get blue crystals and draw tickets through this campaign, so make sure not to miss it out. And pretty much as you mentioned, that's all that we have. The update, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But as far as we actually check here, July 10th, the major update countdown campaign will be held. So it's a countdown. So that means that we still don't know when the update is going to be released. So at least we know that on July 10th, that is where we're gonna have the countdown. Maybe it's gonna be next week. We're not pretty sure, but it doesn't say anything in regards about when the update is going to be released. So it's just an incoming content announcement, and pretty much yeah, it doesn't say anything about when we're gonna have the update. So as for the previous updates that we had, like the one that we had for which one? Notice update. This is a notice. And then when do we had the update? Update notice. Yeah, I think it was in regards like yeah, it's gonna be a week maybe, because it doesn't say anything when it's gonna be released, but it's gonna be a week. So other than that, prepare yourself. Like I mentioned, if you have stamina tonics in order for you to level up your characters, which in this case, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people going to be leveling up Vincent. I don't blame it. It's a very good character. Just remember, guys, Vincent will come around with 2 or 3 things. 3 important things. So the first one, he will get a banner, just like Kate Sith. Kate Sith had a banner when he was in release. Then we got a couple of tickets and level up to Vincent to a certain amount of level, or use Vincent at a party, or go ahead and do some missions, and you'll be receiving tickets for Vincent Valentine. That happened with Kate Sith. That happened with Yuffie. That happened with Sephiroth, and it happened with every single release character. Well, I just mentioned all of the release characters, so you get the drill. So pretty much in that case, that's what is gonna happen. They will not leave you with a Vincent out of hand. And pretty much like I mentioned, other thing that I want to talk about in regards about another thing on the banner, he will receive a special weapon, and also he will receive a skin. I don't know what skin it is, but it's gonna be awesome. Pretty sure he's like a kind of. One thing is for sure, I don't think we're gonna see Vincent in a, I don't know, in a happy rainbow skin. No, he's more of a dark type. So other than that, remember guys, remember one thing important is that if you don't get the skin that you want from his banner, you can go directly to the exchange, you get the gear exchange, and if you have a voucher, then you'll be able to get the skin that you want for Vincent Valentine. This is just in case if you don't receive the skin that you want for him, or you're not able to get the skin for him. So that's another addition. You will be able to get a skin for him if you have a voucher. And another last thing I need to talk about is the growth. The knots. The knots for the character. Remember guys, the knots at level 80 are not friendly, as you can see. They're not friendly. I'm actually running out of power and magic ones. And you'll also be needing the noble memory. That this is for your for you to increase the character to level 80. I believe that the tower will be updated because we still don't have any Vincent Valentine's memory knots. Why I was saving for this one? Oh, it's because Kate Sid is not a physical attack character. Maybe that's why. But yeah. Other than that, you have to prepare a lot for your knots because pretty much, yeah, you'll be wasting a lot. No worries, Vincent Valentine will help you out. In the campaigns, you do get like memory, the memories, so you'll be able to level them up. Or if you do have like the voucher memories, that will also give you a heads up. Just a heads up because you still need to farm, and like I mentioned, the power, magic, and heal knots. Those are very important. One other thing that you also need to check about, it's in regards about his limit breakers. You will obviously will have the first one is gonna be the Galleon Beast. I already checked the video. There is a video of Vincent Valentine like the previous month that how Vincent Valentine is gonna be there. So yeah, he'll be transforming to a Galleon Beast, but it's gonna be an attack. He's not gonna be transformed. I thought it was gonna be transformed in regards about the first Final Fantasy VII, but they're doing the remake version, and the Galleon Beast in this version remake or rebirth, we already saw it. It was kind of badass, and yeah, pretty much that's the case, guys. So obviously you're gonna have the first one, then you're gonna be having the second one, which it will tell you that you need to consume stamina, use the limit breaker, use the memories for him, the guild, or pretty much the 30 units. That's something very easy to do for the second one. That's not so hard to do. And then you have the other one, which is the most hard one, which in this case, I think that many people have already cleared the basement 50 of the Maker Farce. That's something that is very good to do. Level up your character to level 60, which is not so hard. Use the limit breaker 10 times, which is not hard. And raise your 2 limit breakers to level 5, which again, they are not hard. You just need to have a bit of a commitment to do the limit breakers. That's the only downfall that you have. But other than that, you wouldn't have any problems to get all of those limit breakers, both of them. Both of them are very easy. It's just a commitment situation, and it wouldn't take you at least maybe 30 minutes to do all that stuff. But in regards about the knots that I just mentioned, that's gonna be a pain. That is gonna be a pain. The knots and the memories. Because even so that you're gonna have a campaign to get memories, you won't get all the whole memories. Like, you need to farm them. So, and other than that, also the noble memories. Those two are gonna be a pain. But other than that, well, just prepare yourself. And besides of that, you also need to what's it called? To use your stamina tonics in order for you to level up your character. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a campaign for Vincent as well, that you increase maybe 100 or maybe 300% of your XP in order for you to increase Vincent at level 80. That level up, it's not hard. I'll be honest with you guys. That's not hard. If you check on my party, all of my party, all of my characters, or even if I go to the growth, maybe. Where can I check the level? I think it's over. Yeah, I think I can go ahead and check it over here as well. So this is all of my characters that I have to level 80. The ones that I'm missing is Barrett and Matt. Guys, don't give me the don't give me that face, or don't put in the comments like why those two guys are level 70 or level 74. It's just that I don't have any good weapons for Barrett or good weapons for Matt. And well, Matt, my Matt is actually getting a lot of good weapons, but he doesn't have any specific build that I want to create for Matt, so that's why I'm not leveling him so much. Red 13, I already got him level 80. He is another character that I'm actually trying to level up, but yeah, all of the characters that I have are at level 80. So it's not hard to level up your characters. That's something that you will have in consideration. And other than that, like I mentioned, the only thing that you need to worry about is just going to be the pieces, power, magic, and heal pieces. Those are the only things that you're going to be worrying about. Also, the noble memory. But again, this is endgame content. I haven't leveled up the other ones. Like pretty much, it's just like, hey, you know what? I'll just do it. Go ahead and do that later on. But other than that, you won't have any problems with this. So, recap, like I mentioned, you're going to have Vincent Valentine maybe into the next week. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the next week. I'll keep you in mind if it's going to be updated or something like that later on. But we're going to have him next week. If we're going to have a countdown campaign, that means that we're going to have him until the next week. And guess what? The next week, that will be until maybe 17. Maybe the 17 or the 18 is going to be released. And then on the 21st, remember that both of those banners, the banners for the summer ones, are going to be over. This one is going to be over until tomorrow, so you have until tomorrow to actually get the skin. Other than that, the summer skins are going to be over until July 21st. So they are going to be an in-between about the skins. And I don't know, maybe we're going to have rerun banners because, I don't know, maybe Square Enix is going to be running ideas about the skins. So maybe that is where we're going to have the rerun banners, and we'll talk about that later on. But yeah, guys, just prepare with your stamina tonics, prepare your pieces, prepare your blue crystals if you're planning to pull for Vincent Valentine. And one more thing, I know that we're having item boxes, but I'm getting a bad luck right now. The only thing I just got is just iron ores. 3 iron ores, mithril ores, and then the rest of them just fuel for my high wind. Oh! Oh, that's something different. Thank you. Thank you so much. At least I got lucky. But other than that, yeah, just prepare yourself for Vincent. Vincent is a very cool character. I can admit that is one of my best 10 Final Fantasy best characters that I like, or favorite ones. And well, if you already know who is Vincent Valentine, since I already played there are Cerberus, which is just a bit of a background, you already know who Vincent Valentine is. So, prepare yourself for next week, or I'll do another video in case if it gets released this week. But if we're getting a countdown, that means that we're going to have him next week. So, happened with Leviathan, happened with other summons, and we got a major campaign countdown, so prepare with that. We're also going to have the guilds, and pretty much, well, the guilds is something that we're going to check about later on as well. As far as I know, for Kingdom Hearts Unicross, I know it's going to be like, hey, do your daily missions, complete this, complete that. I don't know. We have to check until it gets released. And once it gets released, if I'm going to create a guild, which I doubt, or I don't know, then I'll let you know, guys. I'm not a typical leadership. I'll just say, do whatever you need. We're just here to have fun, and that's it. If there are hardcore people who are, which is kind of rare, hardcore people in the mobile game, even so that Genshin and Honkai Star Rail exist, I don't see any competitive play on this game. That's the other last thing I want to talk about. Like, when we got guilds, when we got leaderboards, everybody turns to get his head off because they want to be in first place. They want to be competitive, and they want a leader that I don't know, that they are whales, or they already have their party and all that stuff. So that's the only thing that I don't like about the guilds, that it could be competitive. But from the other hand, if you have guilds, maybe they will help you out to do your events. That's the good thing that I want to talk about. Now, again, if you go to co-op and you have, I don't know, the X situation, you know, those harder missions that you have, that's gonna be a help. Your guild can help you out with that. Um, and you know, I have my thing, or my what can I say? My leme, or my phrase, that united we stand. I really like teamwork. I really love to do all that kind of stuff. That's why I really love to do those kind of things with guilds or parties and all that stuff. Let's just say that the competitive situation doesn't go at hand. So that's all, guys. Just prepare for Vincent Valentine. I think we're gonna have him next week, and I don't think that we're gonna have any new banners until the next week. So, again, if you're looking to get the skins, which we already have here, good luck with them. Or if you're looking to get the skins for Lucia and Yuffie, which I don't blame, they're awesome. I really love Lucia. That's the one that really put me into shoulders or something. But other than that, yeah, we're gonna have them until the next 2 weeks. So just prepare for that, or save your blue crystals for Vincent. I think I won't be able to save good enough for that, but well, we'll have to check it later on. So that's all, guys. May your hearts be your guiding key. I'll see you guys until the next week, or maybe into this week. I'm not sure. So see you guys later, and good luck with your pulls, and good luck in saving your blue crystals for Vincent. Vincent is very cool. So see you guys later. Peace.